Okay, so we've got some more cabinets for the shop. You can see there we've got 3 of the 24-inch wide ones. And then I also picked up a corner one. These are the Performance 2.0 cabinets. They're the same cabinets as the first ones I got. Also, I've got a Performance Plus cabinet right there. That's the bigger one. It's a little bigger. I'm going to put this on the end, and I'm gonna move that one. We got a different thing we're going to put up there, a little smaller. But I think I said these are NewAge cabinets. I actually ordered the bigger Performance Plus because I was going to use that other one on the end, and they sent me this smaller one. I think it's going to work out. I'm just going to install it, and we'll have to get some refund money because I paid for the big one. These are actually going over here, and you can see why I need the corner one because we're going to go wrap around the corner here. I'll show you a picture of the old setup, them Garage Works cabinets. They're actually good cabinets. If I wouldn't have started with the NewAge, I would have got some of these Garage Works ones by Whirlpool or whatever, because they're good cabinets. I just wanted to continue our theme of the black and the NewAge. That's why I picked these up. I've already started modifying the framing back here. The 2x4s were set up for those other cabinets, so I got to change the framing. I've got a lot of it changed. I'm about ready to start hanging this corner one here so I can work my way this way. And then I got to go that way. I got to hang some more 2x4s. The only reason I got 2x4s on that wall there is to space it out so we're not against the ribs. I know this one here is crookeder than crap, but it's going to be behind the cabinets, and I don't know what happened there. My screw messed up, or my drill bit wandered, or whatever. Doesn't matter. It's going to be behind the cabinets anyway. But had to get creative right here and add a piece. I got my Craig jig out, and had to add another 2x4 there. Should be fine with what we're sticking on this thing. We're going to use some pretty big bolts, I think, to screw it on. I'm going to use the bolts they sent. But I've got that one down where it needs to be. I'm going to move that one probably later on once I figure out what we got here. And then I'm probably up here, we're going to finish off the top of that with the checkered backsplash, kind of like I have above the desk there. So I'm going to get my deal in place here. I set my jacks for the hoist up right here, and then I can set the cabinet on there, level it all out, and screw it on, and then we'll continue on down the line. Okay, so we got the first corner one screwed on, and where it's going to be. I've already got the deals there, so I decided I'm going to do this one here. So we'll get it up on the 2x4 there. We'll level it out, screw it on, and then I guess we'll come this way with the rest of them. Okay, so we got cabinet number 2 up. Everything's going pretty good. Got my 2x4 moved over here. I got an 8-footer there, so I can do the rest of the cabinets. But I'm gonna need some more screws. I don't have enough screws, so I'll have to get some more. I want to put a couple more screws in this thing. I put some big lag bolts there. It really probably don't need more screws, but I'm gonna do it anyway once I get some more. These are bolted together. You can see there's 4 bolts it to that one. This one here will be bolted. They'll all be bolted together, so it's going to be one piece. A very strong system, very easy to install. There's all kinds of mounting points in these things, so it's not like just a couple holes. You know, this can be mounted many ways, but all the NewAge cabinets are like that. Like I said, I like them, and I would recommend them. I'd have a lot more in the shop here. Like I said, if funds were available to purchase more, I would purchase more, but slowly we're getting what I want. Gonna get my other cabinet there, and we'll start putting them on down the line. Okay, so we do have a damaged one here. This is the only one that's got damage. There's one that's got a little tiny ding on the side, but this is the only real damage from shipping on these. So not too bad. I'm gonna hammer it down so she's flat. The powder coat's already cracked there, so it really ain't gonna make a difference. But I need this to be flat so they all line up right. Okay, so I got 2 more cabinets there on the end. And I think I'm gonna stop right here. According to my measurements, if I get one more of these 24 inches and then I put my big Performance Plus one on the end, I'll make it all the way to the pegboard there, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to add some more 2x4s here to mount that up, but I think that's gonna be the way I'm gonna go. So I can't really finish this install. I gotta get another cabinet ordered. And yeah, that's where I'm at, I believe. I've got everything screwed down, bolted together, and I'm really liking it. So I have to probably put all my tools away until I get that one. Shouldn't take too long to get another one of those 24 inches. Okay, so finally got my cabinet that I ordered. I was able to finish that one off, and then I took my bigger one that we had over by the door and we put it on the end. So pretty happy with Buddy got a new bucket of water there. Pretty happy with what we've got here. Actually, I've got all the stuff back in there. We've got you know, cleaners, sprays, pretty much all of our chemicals and stuff. Some of the stuff we got to go through. It's so old, we just got to get rid of it. But this is just some stuff we don't use a whole lot. Bearing grease. I got some transmission goo there, and some other stuff we don't use a whole lot, but this really could have more in it. And then we've got an empty one. Thinking about putting car wash soaps and stuff in this one. I've got the buckets up there. We got 2 buckets. One has sponges, one has brushes, car washing stuff, so I'm thinking this might be a good spot for that. Also took a piece of pegboard, hung it up there. I'm not sure what we're gonna hang up there, but we've got the option to hang something there. I will be painting that black like our other pegboard. But we do have you know, room up on top of the cabinets to put some stuff. I got my fluid film there. I need to get another gallon of that. We got a WD that refills our little spray thing. And then there's some acetone out there. That should probably go with our paint stuff, even though it is kind of a cleaning chemical. But I think I'll move that to the paint stuff. But I've got them all hung up. Pretty happy with, like I said, what we got here. I'm going to be adding a few more things to this setup to kind of finish it off. One thing is I'm going to do the checkered backsplash, probably to here. And we'll end it there. And we'll add that just up to the 2x4s there to cover all that stuff, you know, that holds the 2x4s that hold the light and everything. We'll cover them up and give an area to maybe display some things. So that is the plan. Probably going to start working on this backsplash. I don't know if I got enough 2x4s. Might have to go get some, but anyway, that's what's next. Okay, so another thing I'm going to do to those cabinets is I'm going to put these lights underneath 3 of them. What that's going to do is give us some light for the parts cleaner and also the sink there. I found these on Amazon. They're connected with USB cables, so I can spread them out where I want them. And then you just touch the light there and they come on. This is dimmable. You just kind of hold the button down and they dim down. And then you hold it down again and they dim back up, or they brighten back up. And you know, you just touch the button and they go off. So that's going to help light up the area underneath the cabinets. They just plug in with a USB connector, and then they just connect with you know, USB connectors all the way down. There is room. I don't know how many you can add to this, but you can keep going. You can just connect them like this, like right together, if you don't need to spread them out. I need to spread mine out a little bit, but yeah, that's it. Under cabinet lighting. But I found that on Amazon. I think this is going to be really nice for under those cabinets. You can see it, we've got lights above them, but there's a shadow underneath them, and it just kind of would be nice. I'm going to put one under this cabinet, that cabinet, and that cabinet. So we'll have 3 here. It's going to really light up this area nice to be able to see what you're doing in the sink and the parts washer. Okay, so I got my framing done above these cabinets. It's probably overkill for, you know, what I'm doing with this. It's just a decoration, kind of just to cover up all the 2x4s I needed to hang the cabinets. But anyway, I put Luan on this. That's kind of why it's overbuilt. Luan isn't very thick and it's kind of flimsy, so the more support it has, the better it is. But anyway, I got her up there. Cut my piece out, stapled and glued it up there, and now we're ready for the stick-on tiles. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. It's just kind of boring work. You stick them up there, and then when you get to the end, you got to cut them, and it's just really boring work. But hopefully today I'll have this. I'll have the tiles up there. I'll have the light up there. I did. Oh, there's the light under the cabinets. You can see it's gonna light up underneath the deal really well, and the sink. And those are under there. And then I added another switch here. I was plugging, these lights are just plugged into a deal, and then I plugged it in to here every day. But now we've got a switch. So this light, and then when I put the one back up here, will be on a switch. And that's going to be so nice to be able to just switch and turn them on and off. Also probably going to be running another plug-in right here down, probably around here somewhere. case we ever put anything up here or something that needs to be plugged in. We got to plug in over there, but that's what's going on today. So I'm going to get to it. And there we go, guys. All finished up. Picked up some stuff to hang on that backsplash so it's not just all checkered backsplash. Lights underneath the cabinets. I did decide to make this a car wash cabinet. We've just got some car wash soap, Purple Power, and some wheel cleaner. Sure, we can probably fit some more stuff in there. But yeah, that's what I got now. Turned out pretty cool, I think. Really happy. Just found those signs on eBay, I believe it was. Just old signs. Thought they'd look good up there. Need a few more things up there, I think, to finish it off. But yeah, I guess, guys, that's going to do it for this one. See you guys in the next one.